I'm really happy to be back for the full season. It's been a hard journey again to make it all happen. I'm just very excited to get started with the new team, Trident.
To sign with Richard was a super last-minute deal, but at the same time, for us, we know that this one is a big opportunity.
I had to work hard when I got the call. Yeah, I said some things that were not true, so I had to work really hard to make it all happen, but that's part of the game, I guess.
We need absolutely to bring home a good result this year.
What a race ever. That's all we do is, baby. Yes! Finally! Oh, that was fun.
The first time in a feature race in Formula 2, Richard Verschoor is victorious. A superb win in Austria. That one will be satisfying. The Italian team jubilant.
Within 2 minutes, from so happy to so sad. It was maybe even the worst thing that I've experienced in motorsport.
I don't think I can bring it home.
As the race winner falls to the side.
So I wonder what that issue is there. If it's fuel and he doesn't have the mandatory amount of fuel left, that could be an issue with the stewards, so we'll wait and see.
They have a minimum amount of fuel that they have to provide.
What happened? You stopped? I think maybe hydraulic issue. I'm not so sure. I hope it's nothing else. I hope it's not fuel.
I would be amazed if it was hydraulics.
I was a bit hoping that maybe it was something else, but yeah, it's not. So now we are disqualified. For me, it's a big shame.
We made a mistake, and unfortunately, all the good job that we did previously have been destroyed in a second.
They would never blame it on me if it's not my mistake. That's what makes us strong, and I think that's why now, towards the end of the season, we are getting a lot better.
Sponsor stickers, very important. And I'm gonna give away some t-shirts, caps, bucket hats, everything they need.
When the funding didn't come from home or from Red Bull or from Dutch Federation, you know, I had to do everything myself because I wanted to keep racing.
Well, I sold a lot already. My sister has a sticker company, so she makes everything.
So that's when I started to learn to speak to people, because I hated to ask for money. I really hate that. I still do, but now I know that it's for a good cause. So yeah, I literally, I think, teach myself how to be like a businessman, because I basically have my own company. That company needs to earn money in order to pay the team. So that's basically what I'm doing off the track.
Actually, my mom and my sister are coming together. And my sister's boyfriend as well. The whole family is there. Yes. No pressure.
Hello, mate.
Hello.
How's life? You look very, like as if you have a meeting.
Dressed for
For a meeting?
dressed for the occasion, mate.
Yeah.
Have you seen this crowd? I mean, we're definitely getting a lot of support, and hopefully we can put on a good show for the fans.
So Zandvoort is one of the biggest events in Netherlands. Everywhere, the crowds, the tribunes are completely full. It's just insane what Max did to the sport. And of course, also for me, that's a good thing, because the companies in the Netherlands are much more interested to sponsor racing drivers. And the good thing for me is that Max is too expensive, so I'm next up. For the first reason that I got into karting was because of my father. He has his own company, and he was always working. So when I woke up in the morning, he was already gone to work, and in the evening, when I was sleeping, he got back later. So the only thing we really did on Sunday was watching motorsport together. He got me a go-kart. I was really slow. I was like 10 kph. But that's when, you know, we started to get into motorsport. It was just a hobby, just to spend more time together. And in the end, you know, now I'm racing full time and my father's still working, so I don't see him again. But, you know, the start was good. Now it's really the sport, not a hobby anymore.
Do you feel like you've bounced back, though, from Austria?
Definitely, well, not really yet. I want to be on the podium to do so. I want to win a race. This one would be nice.
Formula 2 marches on to Zandvoort for a vital session in this year's championship amid a glorious day for qualifying and a glorious atmosphere by the sandy beaches of the North Sea.
Good morning. Qualifying day.
Richard Verschoor at his home race. He will be just desperate to get himself into that top 10. That then reverses.
Drugovich, very dominant, 43 points clear, the only four-time winner in the field. Théo Pourchaire still pushing him though.
Oh, Théo Pourchaire is into the wall.
Let's hope in the first instant that he is feeling okay.
Drugovich ahead of all of them, advantage to the championship leader. One corner to go for the driver at his home event, Formula 2's first visit to Zandvoort circuit, and Richard Verschoor trying to climb into the top 3. He will not be able to do it. Felipe Drugovich is on pole position. He's beaten Jack Doohan and Logan Sargent.
It's good to be on reverse grid pole. Both me and Felipe will start on pole this weekend, so hopefully we can get a nice result.
Yeah, I was a little bit nervous actually before quali. It didn't feel so great in free practice. I was a little bit worried.
The big story from qualifying, Théo Pourchaire into the wall at turn 3.
It's very important to score points. And yeah, I'm not allowed to do mistakes apparently.
They just gave me a good car and I felt comfortable with that, and it was so close to P3, 1,000.
Who's your favourite F2 driver?
F2? You now? Just say good luck for this picture.
Tomorrow is going to be to try and score as many points as we can. Obviously, starting from the front row and knowing that this is a track where you don't really overtake that much will be useful.
Glorious day to go motor racing here in the Netherlands. There's Clement Novalak in first position, and he is next to Marcus Armstrong.
This is a critical moment then for Clement Novalak. Can he keep the car ahead?
We are racing at Zandvoort for the first time in Formula 2 history. It's a good getaway for Armstrong, who's got the inside line, and he's turned second position into the lead. Novalak can't keep his foot in. Oh, who's on the road there?
Théo Pourchaire.
Théo Pourchaire finds himself off at turn 1, and that is a difficult weekend getting worse. And off the road goes Ollie Caldwell.
Sorry, I went off.
We might get a final lap shootout of a sprint race. And Armstrong has gone early. Armstrong has bolted, and Armstrong has left Novalak behind. We're heading on to the final lap of the race with the New Zealander getting the getaway he would have dreamt of. He did all the hard work in the opening meters, and for the third time this season, Marcus Armstrong is a winner in Formula 2. Clement Novalak will step on an F2 podium for the first time in his career.
Obrigado. Sorry, mate, didn't get the dub, but at least I got you a little champagne.
Well done, man.
Thanks. I drank too much on the podium. I saw. It's a large one, wasn't it?
Tasted sweet.
I wanted to go the Kimi Raikkonen way over having a massive sip on the podium. Do you know what? I feel good now. I feel hydrated.
I think all in all, it's been a pretty up and down day, pretty topsy-turvy, but that's just another day in F2.
Richard Verschoor, when it's working, is a driver that you can never count out. If you sometimes see his name in the top 5, he's going to be a contender. He's another driver who, maybe because of the team he's with, has to take his chances.
Feeling good?
Looking forward to the race. Let's see how much degradation we will have. Should be good.
We've got a very exciting Formula 2 feature race coming up.
The crowd have made their way in on a special day for Dutch motor racing. This is going to be a fascinating contest. Lap 1 here, absolutely crucial. The feature race is go! Zandvoort, good reaction time from the pole sitter. And Dragovic closes the door on Jack Doohan to maintain the lead. Lock up from Doohan. Off the road goes Logan Sargent, straight into the gravel from P3.
I heard gravel in the background. I see a yellow flag.
You okay, mate? I hate myself.
Full safety car is deployed.
Jack Doohan, aggressive young competitor who is going to have performance. Big lockups last time, down towards turn 1, and Dragovic has gone early.
So Dragovic going, and the moment he can get the power down, we are racing once again. Here we go, this is for the race lead. Lock up for Doohan. Can he make the corner? He had the momentum. That would have been vibrating the car horribly. How was Doohan competitive with that? And Vershaw at his home race, running in the podium positions.
Vershaw now trying to overcut. Let's see what kind of in and out lap he's had. He's done one more lap on the soft tyre, and it was a pretty good one. He could be a real curveball for the two leading drivers. Vershaw charging out of the pit lane. There they go. Look, there's Dragovic down the outside of turn 1. Is he going to get it?
Okay, he might have track position over 1, but he'll have no tyre temperature. Crucial move. Sato into the wall.
Well, you don't see that much anymore.
So the ones who started on prime are a bit now, right?
What a chance now for Richard Vershaw on those fresher tyres. Green flag is out. You may not overtake until you get to the start-finish line. Jack Doohan's in the wall. Clement Novalak has hit as well. That is absolute chaos on the restart.
Someone ran into the back of Doohan at the restart there. That's what happened.
Richard Vershaw hitting Jack Doohan. Horror movie stuff. Let's bring you the conclusion of the feature race. But Richard Vershaw, with nothing to lose, with a bashed nose cone, doesn't care about Felipe Dragovic's championship. He's going to try and give it everything here. Dragovic driving for a Dutch team ahead of a Dutch driver. What a day the crowd could have here. He's about to put one hand on that Formula 2 championship trophy because Felipe Dragovic crosses the line to win for the 5th time this year.
Wow! Wow! Come on! Felipe, this is Clem. Top job, mate. Well done. Thank you, Clem.
Celebration for the crowd because Richard Vershaw's on the rostrum in 2nd. But what a moment to be on board, to see mechanics ahead of MP Motorsport having their best ever Formula 2 season by far.
Yeah, that restart was insane. I mean, I knew there was going to be something going on there because we had something similar in Baku.
It was okay the weekend, not too bad.
It's pretty decent.
I mean, yesterday was okay.
When you look at it from a whole perspective, Formula 3, Formula 2, we've got a podium yesterday, we've got a win yesterday and a win today.
Not bad.
You know, we will fight until the end. I say also to the driver to never give up and to, you know, keep a positive spirit.
Well, I think what got me this far is that I always focus on the near time. I never had plan B. This is my only dream, and if it doesn't happen, I will see what happens next. First, I want to be Formula 2 champion, and then maybe it opens up some doors in the Formula 1. But this is a problem for later.